So namaste and very hearty welcome to this fourth and the last intro session of Akashic Records reading. So in this session, in 1 hour time, you are going to learn lots of things about Akashic Records. What are Akashic Records? What is the importance of that? Why you should know your Akashic Record? How it can help you solve your very difficult problems like health, wealth, relationships, karmic entanglements and all that. And it has a lot of life transformative qualities because Akashic records are interactive in nature and many people have already changed their destiny and enjoying better life. Akashic records normally when I tell people about their strengths, the blind spots, multiple income sources because that's what is important for the modern world, then life mission, your ikigai means from where you are going to enjoy life and also earn money as a byproduct of that. Then I tell you about the past lives where your soul is hurt and where the healing is required, that's also related to past life story. Relationships, why the relationship troubles are there, people getting married or getting divorced or not getting married, all that issues. Okay, a lot of insights are there based on the Akashic records. And health, wealth, relationship, karmic entanglements, and then lots of remedies of how to solve these problems. It also includes the multiple curses, curse that you may have this lifetime or a previous lifetime. Sometimes the full families are having the curse. Okay, we have got lots of such cases. So a lot of research has happened into this kind of curse and how to solve those issues. They're the most difficult issues. Okay, entire family being cursed in the previous lifetime because they have not done the prayers to their Kul Devata or Kul Devi. Such cases are also appearing. Or if you have insulted some highly evolved spiritual being or a rishi, any such curse is there. Or if you have killed the serpent, the snakes, cobras, if you kill, Naga dosha is there, Kalsarpa dosha is there. So all these things can be, all the doshas and the curses can be predicted using the Akashic records. So I have done Akashic records for more than few thousand people and quite a few cases such kind of curses have also appeared. Recently I did one, so I got reminded that such things do happen and there are remedies for that. If you do the remedies, the life gets sorted out. So all such interesting things are there and any new journey that we start with the prayer. So what we will do now, we'll have a short prayer by Guruma and we will start the session. Let other people join in the meanwhile.
Happiest welcome to you all in this introductory session on how to read the Akashic records. Akashic records, which are the imprints of what we have done till now and what is going to come in our life. All that is there in the ether. All what is going to come depends on what tendencies we have followed till now. So that is what you are going to learn, that if you continue the same tendencies, then you will land up in those situations. But these Akashic records are interactive. So if you feel that the way life is moving is not the way I want it differently, in that case, you can change those things by changing the course of life now. And how we can do it? We can do it only when we are aware of it. We have been guided, divinely guided on this path of transformation. So how to bring about transformation, how to know what are our Akashic records, how to know how the transformation can be brought about. All this we will be learning through Guruji in this session. But all this becomes possible only with the divine grace. Not just because I want to know and I want to change and if that I is popping up, that doesn't happen. But if the divine grace happens, it just simply happens instantly. So let us invite that divine grace through the prayers. Prayers quieten the mind, make us receptive to the learning. So we pray, calm our mind, become receptive to the learning which is coming from the master. And with that, when we enter into the session gives immense insights as we learn. So let us get into the prayers. We will chant Om 3 times. Take a deep, relaxed breath. Moksha Guru, Param Pujya Sri Mahatar Babaji, and all the masters of Guru Mandala, let us invite their grace by offering the prayers at their lotus feet. Om Akhanda व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ श्री सद्गुरवे नमः। With the prayers, by inviting the grace of the masters, we will enter in the learning session. These Akashic records in our scriptures, we have a concept of Chitragupta. There is a celestial accountant who is sitting there in the heavens, and as the soul is performing every action, all those accounts are kept by that Chitragupta. Now, and all these karmic accounts of every soul which is having a birth in the body, all those karmas are accounted for by Chitragupta. Can you imagine how miserable Chitragupta himself will become? Because if we are asked, what have you done throughout the day, we will not be able to remember that. So if Chitragupta has to keep the account of all this, what will be his condition? It's not that Chitragupta is some person who is sitting in the heavens and keeping these accounts, but Gupta Chitra. Chitragupta means Gupta Chitra. Whatever we have experienced, all that has gone as a psychic imprint in our memory. And that memory which is there, that is in the form of an image and sensory experiences. So that is stored as a Gupta Chitra. And any time when that gets triggered, it comes up. So those are the psychic imprints. Those are the modified states of consciousness which are all stored in the form of modified ether. And ether is known as Akasha in the scripture. So Akashic records are these imprints on the consciousness. How to know specific aspect? If we want to know, we will have to zoom onto that aspect, because everything is available. When we go to the library, if we want to know something, we pick up a particular book. When we pick up a particular book, then we can focus on to that particular subject and we can learn. So these Akashic records are all about how to have this light which will come in the form of Jyotish and expanded state of awareness. Both these lights will help to focus onto that particular aspect of consciousness, and the things will be understood. How to do all these things, what are the benefits of it, and how life becomes wonderful when this guidance comes, all that we will learn from Guruji now. So I invite Guruji Dr. Premji Nirmal to share all these things with all of us.
Namaste and very hearty welcome to all of you to this fourth and the last introductory session of Akashic Records reading. We are going to understand the subject very thoroughly using a presentation, and after we complete this, we'll have a live question answers. If you have any doubts, you want to ask anything, you are most welcome to punch your questions as it comes up. You can punch it in the chat box, and after I complete my presentation, I'll answer all your questions. Okay, people who are watching live on the YouTube also can ask the questions in the YouTube live chat session, chat us, and then I will answer all those questions as well. All right, so let's start. Akashic Records is a very, very interesting subject, and there had been many ways our rishis had been doing it for thousands of years. It's very much the part of Indian culture, Sanatan Dharma. Amazing things are possible, and the similar kind of things have happened at various places in the world. Lots of scientists have worked on these things, so a lot of scientific inputs are also there, which I'll be sharing. And such an interesting thing, if you start seeing, you'll not be able to drop out from this meeting. So let's start with the presentation and understand this very, very interesting subject. All right, so all of you able to see this Akashic Records presentation? So this is the image, we call it as Akasha. Let's understand what is Akasha. It's a Sanskrit word that means sky or space or ether. According to Hindu mysticism, Akasha is thought to be a primary principle of nature from which other four natural elements, air, fire, water and earth, are created. In this sense, Akasha or ether is considered the fifth element and the most subtle of the five. So Akasha is the subtlest of all. From Akasha comes air, from air comes fire, from fire comes water, from water comes earth. That's how from subtle to gross, all the five elements are present in the world. The world is made up of Pancha Mahabhutas. So these are the five Mahabhutas. So Akashic records, where are those? Etheric records. They have also been known as, they are there in the Akasha, and they are known as Hall of Records, Akashic Hall, Akashic Library, Mind of God, Soul Records, Library of Records, Library of the Soul, Book of Life as it is mentioned in the Bible, and Hall of Awareness. So these are the various names by which Akashic records are known, and known in various cultures. Okay. So these records are thought to be like a type of universal computer that record the thoughts, words, emotions and deeds of every soul. Your unique energy frequency or energy footprint lies within the subatomic energy field of quantum particles. The personal history is transmitted through a unique vibration that is different from anyone or anything else in the universe. Valuable information about your soul's path and destiny may be found inside these records. So everything that you do, think, have emotions, everything is recorded, and those records are available in the sky. Okay, these are called the Pancha Mahabhuta, the visuals, earth, water, fire, air and space. So according to Theosophical Society, Madame Blavatsky has written this book, Alchemy and the Secret Doctrine. And she has defined the Akasha as the cosmic principle and is a plastic matter, creative in its physical nature, immutable in the higher principles. So it is quintessence of all possible forms of energy, material, psychic or spiritual, and contains within itself the germs of the universal creation which sprout forth under the impulse of the divine spirit. Which means what? No need to understand the very technical language, but all the secrets of creation are understood if we understand the Akasha and the Akashic records. So a lot of literature was available through the scientists of Theosophical Society, and she is a founder member, Russian lady who founded the Theosophical Society along with another clairvoyant, C.W. Ledbetter. Okay, so let's understand this very interesting thing for us, that interactive word comes here. So what are Akashic records? The Akashic records or the book of life can be equated to the universe's supercomputer system. It is this system that acts as a central storehouse of all information for every individual who has ever lived upon the earth. More than just a reservoir of events, Akashic records contain every deed, word, feeling, thought, and intent that has ever occurred at any time in the history of the world, which means all the things are available there. Much more than simply a memory storehouse, however, these Akashic records are interactive in that they have a tremendous influence upon our everyday lives, our relationships, our feelings, belief system, and the potential realities that we draw towards us. So let me stop the presentation at this level because a very interesting point is there. It says that Akashic records are interactive in nature. What does it mean? See, Akashic records is all about knowing your karma. So whatever karma we have done in the past, the kitty of that is known as Sanchita karma. Few karmas from that in this lifetime will sprout. Those are called as prarabdha karma. And the karma that we are doing now are known as the kriyaman karma. So three types of karma. Sanchita karma is the kitty, prarabdha karma is what you enjoy or suffer, kriyaman karma is what you do. So Akashic records are interactive in nature, which means what? Whatever events have happened in the past, you cannot change that. Whatever events are yet to happen in the future, you can change that. How do you change? By doing the kriyaman karma. So Akashic record, when we read, it tells you everything about the life. Whatever has happened in the past cannot be changed. Like you are born to a set of parents, that cannot be changed. But what is going to happen in the future will depend on your kriyaman karma, your choices, and that for sure can be changed, and that is the whole purpose. So once you know the Akashic record and you know something is going to happen very bad which you don't like, you can do some remedial measures and you can prevent yourself from entering into that trouble. Or if something has already gone wrong and you don't know how to come out of that, what kriyaman karma you should do now so that you can change your life. So that is the interactiveness of the Akashic records. So you can change your life by interacting with Akashic records and change your life. That's the whole purpose. It's not that you are the product of destiny. No, there is something called destiny. If you are unaware, destiny will take care. But if you are aware, if you understand, you can actually change your destiny. And that's a very wonderful aspect which is available. It's God given. Those who are aware, those who take action, they understand and change their life. Otherwise, some people just keep on suffering because they don't learn anything. So either way, the choice is there. Okay. Akashic record reading can tell you exactly what you need to learn to change your life. If you do those things, learn those things, you can change your life for sure. So let's get back to the presentation. Okay, so we were here, interactiveness. Okay, the next thing, history of Akashic records is there in all the cultures, Egyptian, Persian, Greek, Chinese, everything. This is interesting. Nostradamus. This person has predicted more than 400 years back, actually more than 450 years back. And Nostradamus claimed to have gained access to the Akasha using method derived from the Greek oracles, Christians and Sufi mysticism and the Kabbalah. So you see, like Indian Rishi did few thousand years back. Other people have also done. So this is there in all the cultures, all different cultures it is there, different types of prophets had been there. It was Nostradamus who predicted more than 450 years back that it is the pure sound that will give you the solution to the cancer. So on that one thing we are working, doing a lot of research on the cancer right now using the sound healing. We already got 112 plus members and some 20-30 joining today. So a lot of research happening. So Akashic records who have predicted are helping us that way also. See, there are so many people, C.W. Ledbetter and Annie Besant and all these people, okay, they all had been doing the Akashic record. The majority of them are part of the Theosophical Society. But Edgar Cayce is a very popular American gentleman who actually could read the Akashic record recently. He left his body. One of my friends has personally met him. Lobsang Rampa from Tibet, a very interesting Tibetan master. All the books are available. He talks about Akashic records in many of these books. So how to read the Akashic records? Okay, that's a very interesting thing. We are going to deal with it in a very deeper manner. So there are direct methods and there are indirect methods of reading the Akashic record. So direct way to read the Akashic record, that's what I've been practicing for many years. Rudolf Tanner also practiced the similar things, reading directly. Edgar Cayce, sleeping prophet, went out, did astral travel and did the readings directly like that. These are all the direct reading people. Todeschi has written a lot about the Edgar Cayce's method, how he used to do, and there's a book, the Book of Life. This book is actually talking about the Akashic records. Written by whom? Todeschi. About whom? About Edgar Cayce. A very good book, the Book of Life, how Edgar Cayce actually could find the solution to very difficult issues of people through Akashic record reading, through astral travel and all that. So scientists have also worked a lot. This gentleman, Erwin Laszlo, authored 83 books. Couple of books I have read already, which are there in my library. Science and the Akashic Field, an integral theory of everything. This talks a lot about the scientific aspect. The Akashic Experience, the Science and the Cosmic Memory Field, Erwin Laszlo. Very nice scientific books. Those who are scientific minded, these are the books which talk about the science behind Akashic records. But my hero is this Lobsang Rampa, because I learned how to read Akashic records from Lobsang Rampa. Very interesting things are there. I have met quite a few people who were able to do Akashic record. At the age of 13 to 14, around 8th standard, I was in the school. I met Jiddu Krishnamurti. He was a fantastic Akashic record reader. He could read the mind of the people even during the lecture. So many people were sitting. He could read everybody's mind and answer the question directly. My master Sri Dada Gavan, whose statue you see behind me, almost more than 20 years I was with him. He was a fantastic Akashic record reader, direct reading. Okay. So I too wanted to learn this art, and it's so very interesting. So how did I learn? Once I started reading the book, The Rampa Story, I was fully engrossed in it, got connected during astral travel and learned this art directly from Lobsang Rampa. The way I was doing the Akashic record reading is a method I use, which I learned from the Lobsang Rampa directly in a astral travel. So what is astral travel? Your physical body is sleeping, your astral body goes out and travels, and you can travel to different places and all. Or during the meditation also, your astral body can go out and you can learn about the different things in the astral travel. There are direct ways. Intuition is one of the way. By entering in a deep meditative state, you can access your own records in intuitive ways. However, for most people, this is a difficult task. Learning the skill often takes years of practice. So there are many indirect methods which will help you, but this is also one of the way, intuition. Clairvoyance is another way. People who are very good at reading the aura and astral body and all, they can go to the causal body also. Third layer of aura, that's where you see the Akashic records. So this is the model, and this is the visual how you see. I'll show you the visual, you see. So in between, you see in the center there's a physical body, right? You see some person there. So there is a etheric body and there is a astral body, and the outer is the causal body. So in the causal layer, do you see some images, some people there, right? Those are all the karmas. So, and the karmas are seen directly, like a video playing in the causal body. They are all there, and the clairvoyant can see these things directly in the causal body. That's called direct reading of the Akashic records. So all your past life and everything is available in the Akasha. Which Akasha? The Akasha around you, roughly about 8 to 10 feet around you is the Akasha, which is having your causal body. And in the causal body, all your sanchita karmas are there, all your past deeds are there, and a trained clairvoyant can actually see and log into your Akashic record directly, seeing the causal body, Karan Deha, and that's how they do the reading. Many people in the past have done it. Lots of people. Actually, I've got the list of more than 40 people, 40 50 people who are able to do it. Hypnosis is another method very popular in the West, but we are not going to follow hypnosis because we follow the method of awareness, not hypnosis. But hypnosis is also one of the way. Now, easier way, because the direct reading is difficult. You have to raise your vibrations a big way for that. But there are many simple methods which are available, and indirectly you can read your Akashic record. One of the easiest of them is Bhrigu Samhita or Bhrigu Nadi. There are two things, okay? Bhrigu Samhita is a book which is available. If you have your horoscope, you convert into Bhrigu horoscope. You get the number, you read it in another volume where your Akashic records are written. Okay. There is another thing called Bhrigu Nadi, where they pull out the palm leaf and your Akashic records are actually written, the hard copy of your Akashic record, and they read out. Okay. So Bhrigu Samhita is a book and Bhrigu Nadi is a method. We'll talk about Nadi Shastra. Okay. So Nadi Shastra is a palm leaf reading. South India is very popular. Lots of people are there in South India who are having this palm leaf, and they will find out your patti. It's called patti. They will find out from your thumbprint. So for male members, you have to give the thumbprint of the right thumb, and female members for the left thumb. And one from that thumbprint, they will find out the packet in which your nadi is there, and asking few questions, they will find out precisely which patti belongs to you. And that patti has written everything in the old Tamil language, which they will translate and tell you. And that is your hard copy of the Akashic record written by some rishi like Vishwamitra, Kagbhusundi, Parasar Nadi, Agastya, Sadev, Vasishta, Shiv Nadi, Jiv Nadi. There are quite a few other nadis also. Lots of such nadis are there. So these rishis have written this palm leaf few thousand years back. It's a hard copy, you can't deny, and everything is true about you. Absolutely extraordinary. Okay. So this is like an indirect way of reading your Akashic record. So Patti has got a hard copy of your Akashic record. It's written in the old Tamil language, and the people who read, they will translate and tell you exactly everything about you. So there are other ways also. Astrology is one of the way, especially the past life astrology can help you to read the Akashic records and all. There is Akashic record reading astrology. There's a different branch altogether, which I'll be teaching. Past life astrology, Akashic records, all that is available through astrology. There are different branches. So this is called the Kundali or the horoscope, through which you can actually read the past lives, Akashic records, and tell people through the horoscope reading. It's an advanced level of horoscope reading that will help you. There are people who can read Akashic records through the palmistry also, and there are people who can read through the numerology. There are more than 250 such divine arts through which you can log into the Akashic record and tell about the people. Like tarot reading is also one such thing. Okay, so but not are equally good. Some people will tell you a little bit about past life. Some people will give a very detailed account of past life. Past life regression therapy is there where you can actually experience your past life. So why all these things are there? What is the purpose? Why all these things? What is the purpose? Very important. So we must answer that why. I have answered you how to do that. There are direct methods, indirect methods, but why? That why is a big thing. Why to do that? So number one answer is we can recognize our soul patterns and heal ourselves completely. So this is kind of a healing method for us. Our soul is wounded from past lives, okay, with many negative experiences which we go through, and we need kind of a healing. So that healing can be done once we know the Akashic record. So healing is done in a big way. That's the one biggest advantage. Second thing is we can understand our soul journey. Our soul has passed through many lifetimes, and there are quite a few things which happened in the past life which has got connection with our current issues. So once we know where is the root cause, and if we solve that, then we can improve our life. So understanding the soul journey is one of the reasons why we should do that. Third is we can understand the cosmic secrets, how the whole creation has happened. Okay, what are the forces behind it? Which level nature goes to create the beautiful leaf on the tree or the flower? So we understand the secrets of creation. We understand the Shiv Leela. It's a Leela of God. We can understand how the soul is actually passing through different levels and then merges into the Lord, ultimate thing. And our understanding becomes the complete and we get liberated. So ultimately it is the science of liberation. You get liberated from all the issues and you get liberated from the cycle of birth and death. जन्म और मृत्यु के चक्कर से बाहर निकलने का ये विज्ञान है, आकाशिक रिकॉर्ड्स. All right, so this is the basic presentation. Now if you want me to read your Akashic record, I have done it for thousands of people. Connect me on WhatsApp. I will tell you the procedure how to do, and I can do your reading. But this program is not for that. Okay, that's only the one of the thing. When I read the Akashic record, or when I'll be teaching you the Akashic record, what all things do I write in your? I give you the full horoscope, which is computerized, printed. But Akashic record side, I write this thing: your strengths and weaknesses, your blind spots, which is a very important aspect for spiritual journey, health and diseases, and what are the precautions you need to take, multiple income sources, very important, past life readings, gives a very detailed account, your relationship, if any karmic entanglements are there, marrying or not marrying, marrying and getting divorce, or divorce after divorce, not settling with anybody, all those issues are basically karmic entanglements based on your sanchit karma. All those things come out. Your life mission, what is the mission of your life this time, lifetime? What is your ikigai? Ikigai is how you are going to find your money with your life mission. So ikigai include life mission plus money, like that you can take it. Many remedies to solve your problems and improve your life. And you can ask any number of questions. People ask 200, 300, 400 questions, they write it down. So Akashic record answer every question. Okay, you can ask infinite number of questions in this session, but you have to give it in writing. So then all the answers will be available to you. Now this intro is for, I'll be teaching you how to read the Akashic records. It's a long thing, okay, big thing. But first time and the last time in my lifetime, I'm going to do that because lots of students are there. 40 people have already joined the batch, 40 people by now. This is the last intro because some people from UAE wanted me to talk about this. So these timings are specially suited for UAE people, Abu Dhabi, Dubai and all those. So I'm going to teach it in the 4 stages. Basic astrology, but this is not astrological class. Okay, this is Akashic records based on basic astrology. Akashic record based on advanced astrology. Akashic record based on past life astrology. This is real Akashic record reading and the Akashic record reading as it is understood. So whatever I'm doing, you will also be able to do. It's about 15 months program total, step by step. And the first session is announced right now. It's going to be 6 sessions, 90 minutes each. And the price for that is 14,160, including 18% GST. So the L1 which is started, this is open right now. What we are going to learn is basic astrology. These are all astrological terms. 12 houses, what do they represent? 12 rashis, their lords and characteristics. 9 planets and their significance. 27 nakshatras and their lords. Know your sun sign, moon sign, nakshatra and lagna. Lagna lord and its significance, and understanding horoscope in detail, and lot of research work after that. Now the idea is not just learning the astrology. Okay, so this is not just the astrological class, do not misunderstand. This is the background for you to enter the Akashic record. So I will be teaching astrology from Akashic record reading point of view. In the level 1 only, you will understand your own horoscope, you will understand your patterns, you will understand your strengths and weaknesses, you will understand your blind spots, you will understand your patterns at every level. Okay, and you will start working on your patterns and change your life. So this is not just astrology, it's a life transforming learning. So through this basic learning, which I can teach you in a couple of hours time, so that's not a big deal. The big deal is how do you use it to improve your life and change your life. Okay, so that's what the Akashic record is. And there are 2 batches: Saturday evening batch suitable for people of India, Malaysia, Singapore, Dubai people, those who reach home early, and for people of Australia, USA, and early risers in India. Sunday morning 8 a.m. batch is there. So those who want to attend Sunday morning, because those are relatively free, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. you can complete the course, or those who enjoy Saturday evening. So both the batches are available. And learn the basic astrology, 6 sessions, 14160. So there is a level 2 after this. Level 2 is advanced astrology, and much more things are there. We are not going to talk about that right now. Level 3, level 4 is all about very detailed Akashic record reading. So whatever I told you, All these things you will be able to learn and do. It is a certificate program. Every level has got certification. In the program, you will be doing a lot of research. Level 1, you do research on yourself. Understand your own past life patterns, everything. 1 and 2. 3, also you learn your past life and everything. So your own horoscope, you will be analyzing all the time at every level. Even you will write your own Akashic records. But at every level, you will also be checking few more horoscope and doing practice, so that you get used to reading the Akashic record through astrology. That is the whole purpose. So at every level there is a research work, there will be some tests also, and you will get the certificate of completion of the program, and after that you can go to the next level of the program. I'm not accepting money or committing all the levels at a time, because it needs a lot of perseverance, tenacity, and efforts to learn Akashic record. It's not an ordinary thing. So what I'll do is you learn step by step, pay for only one step at a time and learn, and then I will check whether you are capable of going further or not. So if you complete the program and at least analyze 5 more horoscopes of your family members, friends and all, then you become eligible for entering the level 2. So level 2, we go into the great details of astrology. Level 2, you'll be analyzing at least 10 horoscopes, then you will be certified. Once you analyze the 10 horoscope and feel comfortable, then you will enter the deeper aspect of Akashic, which is about past life reading. So that is a little longer and takes little time, because it's a new thing, not many people know. Basic astrology, I'm sure many of you may be knowing already, so may be easier for you. Will go faster, but level 3 will go a bit slow, because not many people know about how to read the past life, karmic entanglements, curses and all that through the horoscope reading. And level 4 is absolutely out of the world. All Akashic records how to read through horoscope. Okay, so these are the level 4s. If you have any question about Akashic records, about the program, now we are open to discussion. You can write. Pratyush Tomar is asking, Guruji, how much accuracy Akashic record reading through astrology accurate compared to direct Akashic record reading done by you? If the birth time given is exact, the accuracy is as good as the direct reading. But sometimes the details for the horoscope are not okay, especially the date is known, but many, you see, senior people, earlier days there were no watches and all, somebody is born at home and the timing is not recorded properly. Okay, in that case the matching will be about 70%, 80%, 90%. But what we do to get the exact thing is we cross check with the person few events of life and all, and we modify the horoscope accordingly to get the exact details. So those things also you'll be learning how to do that. So accuracy can be amazing. Today only morning I did for one girl sitting in America. It was not direct, it was through this method that I'm teaching. Absolutely 100% correct. At every level I asked her and she started confirming that yes, whatever I have said is 100% correct. Entire life. So past is correct, present is correct. Naturally, whatever I have written about the future, that will also be correct. But future is interactive, you can change. So if you don't like something, as per the destiny, you can change. So that is called remedial measures. Okay, so something that you don't like and you want to change, then some remedial measures are there. You take your kriyaman karmas, do those remedies, and you can change your future. That is what is the interactive aspect of the Akashic records. Okay, any other question, please ask. Let me see on the YouTube if anything is there. All right. Okay, I do not have past much knowledge of astrology, actually a beginner. Yes, this is for the beginner. That's why we are starting with level 1. So all the beginners can join, learn the astrology systematically, but this is much more than astrology. You will learn for sure astrology, okay? But this is much more than the astrology. See, what is the additional aspect than the astrology? Let me tell you. So I'm not doing it just for teaching astrology. That's very easy. Many people are teaching and nothing wrong if you want to learn only the astrology. My method is not about just learning the astrology. It's not that. See, there are three additional aspects. My methodology is preparing you right from the day one to read Akashic Records. So there's a lot of change there. Okay, my approach is totally different, and you need to learn that from the beginning. So if you are a beginner, all the more good. If you are already a seasoned astrologer, even then I will recommend that you learn from the day one, because my methodology of teaching is different. It's not about teaching astrology, it's about teaching Akashic Records. Plus, it's a transformative journey. So a lot of introspection is there. As we learn astrology, you will be analyzing your own patterns based on the horoscope. So you'll be going deep into you, and you'll be changing your life instantly during the program. That is the most beautiful aspect of it. But that's also not enough. You will learn how to help other people using this methodology, and how you can change and help the life of other people. So three additional levels are there in the astrology. All that thing you'll be learning. I hope that makes it clear. Vino is asking, is there a common element between past life regression, Akashic reading, hypnosis, astral travel, ND? Okay, so you mentioned about 5 things, near-death experience and all. Let me tell you, there are 250 different things like this. Okay, many people know about it. I have also known quite a few. The common factor is you. All these 250 divine arts are trying to understand you, to tell you about your past, present, and future. So the common factor is you and your Atman. And your Atman has got various past life events. So if you do PLR, past life regression therapy, you may get glimpses of 1 or 2 past life, and you may solve your problem. It's very therapeutic, very useful. Through hypnosis, same thing can be done. Near-death experience, you can do that. Astral travel, you can do that. Tarot reading, you can do that. Astrology, palmistry, numerology, you can do that. Nadi reading, much better than this, indirectly. So there are so many different ways to do that. So common factor is you and knowing your own patterns. Astrology, you can go in great detail about yourself. So one thing for sure is your life will change, and you will understand the mechanism of how to change that, and then you help others to do that. So it's a certificate program. You become a certified Akashic record reader, and you can help others. So hope I answer your question, Vino. Please write in chat box whether you got the answer. If anything else is there, you can elaborate on your question. So Pratyush is asking, you said Nadipati changes with awareness development, but astrology is fixed with respect to time, date, and place of birth. Does Kundli also change with awareness development? Interpretation of the Kundli. You see, as you move further, horoscope doesn't change. Horoscope remains the same, but planet keep moving. So at every time you read, the chalit will be different. Okay, transits will be different, and result of that is different. So life is changing. The basic horoscope doesn't change, but life changes, and as awareness development happens, life changes in a very big way, and it's predictable. I hope you got it, Pratyush. Planets keep changing, no? They are traveling, they are rotating all the time. So they move. Basic horoscope is same, but this movement of the planet influences, and how developed you are can be actually predicted from the movement of the planets. See, I'll tell you a very big secret. Now that you asked this question, all that karma siddhanta, or the theory of karma that we are talking about, sanchita karma. See, do scientists believe in this? No, it's not a scientific thing. It's a philosophical concept. It is very much there into the Indian philosophy. Do everybody believe? Every culture? No. Law of karma is very much related to Sanatan Dharma, not all the dharmas. Okay, many people simply don't believe law of karma. But will it be valid for all the human beings? Yes. See, law of karma is like law of gravity. Somebody says I believe in it, somebody says I doesn't believe it. Law of karma or law of gravity does not need your belief system. It is working on you, whether you know it or not, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, it is still working. So astrology is valid for everybody. As long as the basic data are same, we can understand about anybody, everything. Now, this Sanchita karma things, once you know why you are enjoying or suffering in this lifetime. Enjoying, nobody asks. If you are suffering, definitely your question, why am I suffering? So the root of that is in the past life. So when you do PLR, okay, this is related to the previous question. Vinay is asking about PLR and all. So when you do PLR, you get a glimpses of the past life, you understand why it is, and that very understanding is actually healing. So your problem gets sorted out because you understood the whole thing and you are out of it. That's the miraculous aspect of PLR. Same thing happens with Akashic record reading. So once you know your story and you can relate to the whole thing, instantly, as we do the Akashic record reading, your life changes, miraculous healing happens, and extraordinary changes start happening to your life. So this is all there, and there are many ways we can do that thing. And this law of karma can be proved actually through this Akashic record reading. And the best aspect, as I told you already, that interactive aspect, that something in the future is about to happen, okay, which will become true. But if you don't want it, then you do your karma, do the changes, use the remedial measures and change it. That's a very beautiful thing you can do. Okay, the next question is, will you also teach Dada Gavan's way of Akashic record? It is the same thing. Dada Gavan's way was direct reading. That I cannot teach because for that you have to vibrate very, very high. So I will be teaching you, but there is no guarantee of that. Through astrology, guaranteed. Everybody can learn that. Dada Gavan's method was through meditation. Now, how good meditator you are, how much time you can spend, what kind of food you are eating, whether vegetarian or non-vegetarian, what kind of lifestyle, what kind of work. So variables are too many. Of course, I'll be talking about and giving you the tips on direct reading, but that is not guaranteed, because for that, first of all, brahmacharya palan is compulsory. See, when I was doing this Akashic record reading, which I still keep doing directly, brahmacharya palan is 100% compulsory, celibacy, because you have to vibrate high. So if you are losing your energy in gossiping, unwanted talking, unwanted contacts, you can't vibrate high. You see, Akashic record reading, those who understand Dr. David Hawkins' philosophy of logarithmic scale of consciousness, which I have talked in satsang and many different places. Akashic record reading can be done when you vibrate at 700 plus frequency. Now, if you are wasting your energy into gossiping and lower kind of things, I don't think those people can even think of reading the Akashic record directly. It's not possible. You know, simple clairvoyance ability and astral travel ability and all, people train themselves for years together, then they are able to do. So this is the third level of that. Aura reading, astral travel, and then causal travel, and then causal reading. So it's quite a interesting thing. Dadaji did not mention many things. See, books are just Dadaji's book is just a record of the interview, few people. That's not the entire life. And entire life, Dadaji talked lots of things and they are not there in the books. What is available in the books is not even 50% of Dadaji's life, including the biography. Biography also does not talk about many things. So everything is not recorded and everything is not printed. Okay. Ken Patel asking, please show screen of you doing Akashic record. So I do it online this way only. There is nothing like a screen showing. Okay. So you give me your details, then I will write it down and then I will refer it and read it in front of you. You can record or I can give you the hard copy of that. That's it. I do it online anywhere. You may be anywhere in the world. So this is all based on the horoscope reading. And I cross-check with a direct method also. And it answers all your questions, infinite number of questions. Kantilal Patel, hope I answer your question. If you have anything else, please ask. So then Patel, I'll tell you how it happens. So you have to give me your legal name as it is there in the passport, because your vibrational frequency is associated with your name. Your date of birth, exact time of birth, place of birth. From this much data, I can chart the horoscope. Kundli bana sakte, okay? And then write down all your questions and send it to me. Then I will work out the whole thing and then I'll read it out. While reading out also, if you have some additional questions, you can ask. But if you submit in advance, I will give you a very detailed answer to you. Okay, reading Akashic record fees is 35,400. Okay, so I will show you that slide of Akashic record reading. Here it is. Okay, so you have to write down this number or same number we are connected. 35,400 is the fees and takes about 15 to 20 days. Okay, after you submit all your things, I will give you appointment. It takes about 2 hours time online to tell you everything. Okay, so next question Vino is asking, the cosmos or universe is expanding and planet's position hundreds of years ago is different from the planetary positions today. So formulas used to make Kundli chart is based on all planetary positions in relation to the universe. Hence, how is the planetary position differential between today and hundreds of years ago taken care? This is a very fundamental question, Vinod, very intelligent. Thank you for asking. We are using artificial intelligence to locate where is the planet now. So my charting of horoscope is not 100 years old. My charting of horoscope is 100-year-old tracking all the planets. Suppose you were born in 1960. So my software is tracking what was the position of 1960 in a precise manner. What is the position now? That is also been tracked. And what will be the position 50 years from now? All that is variable and scientists know about it. Okay. So the software takes care of all these things. You don't have to worry. We know all this is taken care by the software. See, earlier days when I learned, I was in SSC in Bombay. In SSC vacation, on the board exam, roughly 2.5 months to 3 month holidays because board takes time to give you the results and all. So during those 2-3 months time, I learned astrology. In fact, I learned to do the calculations of how to chart the Kundli, how to make a horoscope. And overnight I have to sit and understand and do calculations, and rough sketch I could make, not precise. See, now all that things we don't need. We know all that is gone. Now the most modern softwares are there, artificial intelligence use, and everything is so precisely done. So absolutely nothing to worry. Okay, Ken Patel, you got your answer. Pratyush is asking, will you also teach the software training for, oh, yes, this is a big thing. So I'll be teaching you how to use the software, how to use the AI tools, how to get the answers and all that. This is all technology based. Okay. Any other question, please ask. Other last chance, only few seats are available. Those who are interested, connect to me on WhatsApp and I'll tell you how to make the payment and all and guide you further. All right. Let me see if any question is there on the YouTube. Okay. No question. So if anybody has any question, please punch it. Otherwise, we close this session. This is the last intro and the last chance for people to join. Okay. All right. So what is the time? Kantilal Patel. What is the due date? Due date means what? You have to make the payment immediately and the program is starting. I'll show you the presentation. Okay. So here is the Saturday evening batch is starting on 23rd September and Sunday morning batch is starting on 24th September Sunday. Okay, so this is the actual program starting date. 3-4 seats are available. You have to make the payment and book your seat and then wait for the program. The Zoom link will be posted. You will be put into the new group of learning this. Saturday batch is different, Sunday batch is different. You can choose any one batch and you will get the Zoom link and we will start learning. So first batch will learn 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. IST. Okay, US people, this is better because my Sunday morning IST is your Saturday evening. You can comfortably learn. Okay, or those people who are in the India and if they are early risers and you don't want to waste your time, normally 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. you can learn in a very nice manner. So depending on what is suitable time, where you are in US, again, 2-3 hours difference is there, daylight changes and all those things. So choose wisely. Okay. So which batch will be more suitable, you can choose and you can make the payment and join the batch. Okay. Hope Kanti Patel I answered a question. Guruji, will the recording be provided and can we download them and keep them? Sure. You can, every session is recorded. You can download and keep with you. Vino is asking, Guruji, is it possible to put up the one slide where all the persons you had learned Akashic from where, if it is possible? I can show you right now. Why it is not possible? Everything is possible. Okay. So I learned from three people basically. These two people whom I met personally, and Lobsang Rampa I met in the astral dimension. Only this, that's all. So only two slides are there. Basically, your question is answered here. These two people and this person. So two slides answer your question, right? But I have met many who are able to do. But I learned from, I know these three people are very reliable because I learned from them directly. But I know quite a few other people who had been doing it. Okay. So there are many people who can do that. All right. I hope you answered your question, Vino. All right. So I hope all of you, karma healing is same. Yes, Arti, karma healing is the same. See, your past life karma is bothering you in this life and you don't even know what's bothering because you don't know your past life. So there should be a reliable way of knowing your past life karma that is bothering you now. So in the third session, third level of astrology, which is past life astrology, there are so many different methods which I'll be teaching you, and you can actually do the precise past life reading of that particular sanchita karma which has now come into prarabdha and give you the fruits or whatever trouble it's creating you. So first is the diagnosis. You know, like you are feeling bad, you are having some fever, cough and cold, and it's not going. So your general practitioner says you go to hospital, get it checked. So what will hospital do? Hospital will do all the diagnostic tests and then will tell you, oh, you are having this and this, such and such disease. Problem? No, that is just a diagnosis. Diagnosis does not solve the problem. Diagnosis is just a label. Now that you know that such and such disease is there, the solution will come when you go for the remedy. The doctor will tell you to take some therapy or take some injection or some operation. After that, you will come out of that disease. So there are two things, same thing here. You know your past life, which sanchita karma has come into prarabdha and troubling you. But that is only half the job. How to correct that? That needs a lot of remedial measures. And if you do that, that is your kriyaman karma now, which will change your future. So you need to learn lots of remedial measures to come out of your problems. Okay, so the course teaches you all these things. It is karma healing for sure, 100%. So Anurag Arora is asking, Guruji, if you have any doubts, will you clear them in between sessions or we can talk to you after the... No, Anurag, it's all during the class. Like how are you asking now? Same way, all live interactive on the spot. And still if you have some questions, we have a WhatsApp group where you can post all your questions. So next time we meet, I will clear it off. Nothing in between because I'm busy, you will be busy in your own way. We are meeting only once in a week. But during the class, all your questions will be answered. Suppose you forgot something to ask. Then the WhatsApp group is there. You can post your questions there. And during the live, I will clear it up. And everything will be recorded and you can check the recording 1,000 times. You can download the recording and save so that you don't miss anything. And written this thing, text matter, PDFs and all will be also provided because lots of tables are there. So you need to understand and refer those things. So I will be posting my slides onto the WhatsApp group. So it's available on your mobile phone. Then I will make lots of PDF. Every session will have its own PDF notes because see in your mobile you may lose the data. It happens all the time and then people come back, oh, I lost everything. So to avoid such thing, what we'll do, we'll take our email ID also and all the PDF. Every session will have three things. See what all things you will get. One is you will get the recording link. You can download and save. So 100% recording will be there. We will send you the PDF file of each session because various tables and understanding and text matter and all, which will also have certain links. So all those things will come to you through the PDF. So we'll be posting the PDF on the WhatsApp group or we can mail it to the entire group. Okay. Third thing is 24/7 support on the WhatsApp group. So still, if some questions are there, you can post it onto the group, and then when we meet again, we'll answer you all your questions. So absolutely nothing to worry about. All the things will get cleared. So that is Anurag Arora's question. I hope I have cleared your question. Will you clear them in between session? So there is no in between session. We are not meeting. We are meeting only in the session where all your doubts will get cleared. Okay. Vino is asking, once samyama is attained, can that person burn away all karmas? Yes, that's what the enlightenment is all about. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Gyan Agni Sarva Karmani Bhasmisut Kurute. That's exactly what you are asking. Gyan Agni Sarva Karmani Bhasmisut Kurute, which means the fire of the awakening burns your entire godown of the Sanchita Karma. That's what the Nirvana is all about. Absolutely right, Vino. You are asking the right question. Anurag is asking, what are the things we need to keep ready before the start of the session? Nothing, Anurag. This is meant for absolutely novice. You don't have to do anything. Just join and I'll be guiding you. And see, lesson is only once in a week because you need a lot of time to digest. So 1 week you can see the video 2, 3 times, 4 times, read the notes, and slowly digest the whole thing. We can't go too fast because many new people are there. In fact, most of the people are new to this thing. I'm teaching it for the first time. Many people know the astrology, but Akashic Record is a new methodology. Past life astrology is totally new methodology. Not many astrologers know. So very renowned astrologers have also joined these batches. But I'm going to consider everybody as a novice and give those methods in a way everybody understands and feel comfortable. So Anurag, nothing to be kept ready, nothing. Just come with an open mind. Have paper and pen ready. Better to keep a diary because lots of information will come. You prepare your notes, even though we'll be giving you the PDF notes and all. But it's always good. You see, when you make your own notes, you register in your mind better. So it's a good idea that you have a diary and a pen. Why diary? Because papers are lost sometimes. So if you have one separate diary for astrology, you keep there all the notes and all, you start working because you will be doing lots of projects. See, it's a live interactive down to earth certificate program. So you'll be seeing at least 5 more horoscopes. You will understand the whole thing. You will do the analysis and you will write down in your own language. Okay. So softwares are there, but you will do in your own way to understand the whole thing. Of course, softwares will be there. Lots of AI tools I'll be sharing. This is a very modern style of doing it. Otherwise, that precision will not become with the old style things. So this is not an old style thing. I am myself an electronic engineer. And I use lots of artificial intelligence and all for astrology. And I'll be teaching you different software, different tools, free software, paid software, everything. Then it's up to you whether you want to become a professional Akashic record reader or you are doing it only for your own understanding, for life transformation. Either way, you are welcome. Some of the professional astrologers are there who are joining, and they are also learning. See, astrologers are reading for others, but their life is in mess. They are coming to my program because they want to transform their life. And this is life transformative program, not just the astrology or Akashic record reading. The whole purpose is understand your patterns and change your life. That's the very, very big thing that you will be doing, and very comfortably you will be learning. So it's not like a fast running program. Once in a week, comfortably digest in your own way, but look into yourself, introspect and change your life. Once you understand how the life transformation happens, then you can help others and change their life. So we are actually creating the masters of Akashic record reading, who in turn will be helping to transform other people's life. So it's a big mission for me. So a lot of additional things will be coming to you. Okay, so a lot of depth is there in the program. A lot of homework is there in the program. But comfortably, as I told you, because we are meeting only for 90 minutes in a week, so you have ample time to digest and do, and plus you are all working. So it doesn't interfere with your work time and all. All right, I hope I answered all your questions. So I'm writing down my WhatsApp mobile number with country code 96195275572. 961952757. This is my WhatsApp number. I'm sure most of you are connected with me, or you can connect on WhatsApp. Tell me which batch you are interested, Saturday or Sunday. I'll give you the link through which you can make payment through debit card, credit card, bank, everything. Okay. Or you can transfer directly to my account, or you can use UPI, PhonePe, Google Pay, everything. So all the possible options are there. You can make the payment, and once I confirm your payment, I'll add you to the Saturday batch or Sunday batch as per your need, and that's it. That completes the job. There you will get a Zoom link for the first session. So in the first session you attend, and from there we will take off. So all our interaction will be through the WhatsApp group. So our PDF files and messages and questions and answers and everything will be there on the. I'll be posting a lot of my slides on the WhatsApp groups, and then all the PDF. If you post your email ID, we can mail it to you also, so that it's not lost, because my mobile laptop data are lost. And of course, videos you can download and save in your own way, so that those data are not lost. I'm sure all the modern methodologies, best of the best, world-class methodologies available, and we conduct so many different programs and all. For I'm into training industry for almost 30 years. We have got 300,000, 10 lakh students in 20 different countries. Personally, I travel, and right now people from 45 different countries are attending our various programs. Plus, we have got a lot of wealth of knowledge in terms of LMS, that is called Learning Management System. We have got the lots of programs available with recorded videos which you can learn on your own. So, thank you very much for joining. God bless you.